Yo, good morning. It's your boy Mike Nice the Barber. We are out here once again with the morning check-in, checking in on you, check on me. That's how we tap in. If you're not watching it right now, you see it a little bit later. Just type in yo in the comment box just to let me know you tapped in. It's all good. We are out here this morning. Good morning. Missed yesterday, but we are back today. Yo, good morning. Good morning. What's goody? Good morning. Yeah. Love and light. Love and light. We out here again, man. I saw you yesterday, man. It was good to see you. I tapped in when Prince was on yesterday. Good day today. I need to shave, but I ain't shaving for a couple of days, man. You know, I'm chilling, man. I see Love and Light. You be on. You just be happy to be on. You don't be saying nothing. You just be like enjoying the conversation, man. That's what's up. That's dope. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday I had a little doctor's appointment, man. Um, we say, man, y'all feel like something's going on. If you feel like that, go to the doctor, man. Go take care of yourself. Go see about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think about it. Like, for instance, one of my boys, one of my clients, he he has like the shakes. Like he be shaking. Like sometimes I be shaking him up and he be doing that like that. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? It's been like 2 years. You still you still ain't go to the doctor? I said, nah, I went to the doctor. I said, yo, you scared? He's like, yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared they might tell me I gotta stop doing something. My life gotta change. Well, guess what? Your life don't have to change, brother. Things gotta change. Things gotta change, man. We have to be intentional about all the things that we do, right? From here on out. Because usually the people that's on my timeline or my platform is a little, they like 40, over 40. Man, you over 40, man. Your youth is behind you. So you gotta keep moving forward. That's why we got brothers like Love and Light on there, and he's always giving good, healthy advice. Yo, Rock, what's up? L, good morning. Um, yeah. So you gotta be intentional. Gotta be intentional. And I was thinking this morning too, like, random thoughts, scrolling through social media, random thoughts, right? And I always see, before I used to be on for like 10 minutes, 8 o'clock, and I sit for like 10 minutes and talk and being very encouraging, and just try to get people to do better with their lives. I'm nobody's coach and all that stuff, but, good morning. I encourage people to do better and have more and follow your dreams and all those type of things. So what needs to happen now is, I just got a word for you, is if you feel like you're doing something and it's not working, right? It's working. Don't be down on yourself. It's working. Keep going. Don't stop. Love and light. Keep going. Don't stop. But make sure you talk about your issue. You got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be about it. Talk about it. You got to talk about it. Whatever issues you have, you got to talk about it. You got to deal with it. Deal with it head on. Anybody young listening and watching, deal with your issues head on. Don't sit there and just, not do it. Keep going. Find somebody to talk to, kick it with. My cousin called me the other day. Like, yo, you ever need somebody to talk to, man, you can talk to me. So I guess when we were talking online before, and people were asking me, Prince was asking, like, well, who do you talk to? I said, I talk to y'all. So he must have caught the tail end of it, and he extended out an olive branch to me. So shout out to my cousin Barry for that. Love you, cuz, for that. But you feel like you down, stay up, man. Don't get down. Your OT. Don't get down on yourself, man. You gotta keep going. Don't stop. TikTok, good morning, man. Keep going. Don't stop. You know, um, it's times you feel like you really, really down on yourself. Man. But there's really no need. There's no need to be down on yourself. Just keep working. You gotta keep going. You can't stop, because only person that's in the way of you moving forward and your progress is you. It's a list of things that is stopping you. One is consistency, right? That's stopping you. One, two is not having a plan to moving forward. Like you don't know where you're going. Those type of things. I got y'all in 1 minute. Um, it's a few things. You don't have plans and you don't have goals, right? You got to have a goal. Short-term goals. Move the goalposts, little at a time, little at a time. Keep saying short, short, short. Short walks equal to long strides, right? That's what it evens up to. And if you continue with that, you're gonna make it. You just keep going. Don't stop. It sounds like yeah, it's easier said than done, but it's proven. Consistency is proven. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. That's just the truth. And there's no skipping around. Nobody's on this white horse gonna come and pick you up and get you, or this beautiful woman's gonna come do something for you and all. No, it's not gonna work, man. You gotta make it happen for yourself. That's the only way. That's how you separate yourself from other people. You gotta keep going. Don't stop. Good morning, yo. Tap in, man. Tap in. Leave a comment. You got a comment, leave a comment, and let's rock and roll. Because we working. Morning vitamins and inspirations, man. A lot of deep conversations over here. I was also looking. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I was also looking at. I didn't write these names down, but these are people that have issues. They have issues on life issues. Like what drives a person to assault a child, sexually assault a child that you grew up with, and then body her. All the stuff I'm seeing on TikTok, it's just crazy. And some of it I can't even watch no more. I just can't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I just can't watch it. But we gotta keep pushing through, man. You gotta keep pushing through, and it's just so much bad news, man. But that's the thing. Bad news is what sells, right? People only want to hear bad news. They don't want to see good news. But we're gonna change the narrative a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the stuff is too good. You're like, man, I don't want to hear that. They want to hear controversy and stuff like that. So, but I just want to know, man, what drives a person to really? Are you really out of your mind when you do stuff like that? I couldn't imagine letting my daughter stay somewhere and then they find a body in a pond. Like, yo, y'all might as well forget this mic. There ain't gonna be this mic no more. Y'all, Dina, you might as well forget this mic because that ain't gonna be this guy no more. Ever. A lot of things going on. It's a lot. Tap in, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Anything you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Dina, you know that I've been sitting for, how long I waited to have kids. Like, that's why I said be intentional. Like when you're intentional about things, it could be something great, or when it's bad, it's consequences. It's consequences. So I think for me, when I do something, that's why I try to do the right thing. Because if I do the wrong thing, it always happens bad for me. So I don't want to be that guy. You know, I just want to do the right thing and get good stuff. That's what I want to do. Yo, good morning. What's going on? I want to do right, and I want to have. I just want to have all the things I want, and you can have it. Every action has a reaction. Indeed, you can really have everything you want if you strive for it. If you set goals and stuff like that, you can have it. Good karma, bad karma. It's all gonna come back. If you don't do the right, you got to do right. That's what he's talking about. We was talking one day about um, um, damn, I can't remember. Like I'm freestyling today. I can't remember what we was talking about being intentional. It'll come back to me. I don't know what's in this medicine these days, but it's making me forget. Be intentional. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Do what you want to do. Don't stop. It's a list. Write your list. Keep going. Yo, good morning. There's plenty of room out here, man, to get it done. To get things you want done. There's plenty of room for that. But it's all up to you, and it's up to how. So I was reading a book. The book is called The Strangest Secret. The Strangest Secret is a book about success. The road to success. And one thing he talked about was, you know, having your goal and having a plan to be somewhere, like to finish and get to your goal, right? You have a plan. So the example he used, he said, well, if you have a goal and you got a full tank of gas, but if you don't have a destination, you'll never get there. So it's the same thing. You need a destination for where you're trying to go, because you're just gonna ride around till you run out of gas. So who wants to do that? You gotta have goals. Sounds like my producer's coming down the stairs. No. Yo, good morning. Yo. Yo.
Oh, good brother, my bad. My bad, good brother. Great morning, first off.
Yo, you sideways.
I appreciate you. My bad.
Yo, you sideways, bro.
My bad.
What's good? Good morning, man. I ain't see you in a minute.
Yeah. Yes, I seen you yesterday.
Yeah, I gotta get my one-on-ones together, man, sometime instead of having everybody at once. Yo, somebody laughing at you, kid. What's good, love and light, man? First and foremost, man, good to see you. I ain't see you in a minute. I appreciate all the love you sending, man. This is one good brother right here. He always on point. He don't stop no matter what. And he gonna leave you a long 10-minute message. You know, your crazy long message that you know he get his point across. He always means well. So that's what's up. That's love.
Because it's love for you. That's why.
Right, 100%. 100%.
You know, I can't talk to you every day. I don't want to call you every day. So it's like a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get it all in one message.
Right.
And you're smart. You know it's positive information.
It's all positive. It's all positive.
So you could distinguish the difference between, you know, a negative message.
Yo, Poon, good morning.
That's lowering your vibe and high vibe.
Right. We want.
So we are is vibration. This whole earth is.
That's what it's all about.
Vibrating. How we vibrated.
Yo, P. Good morning. Yo,
physics.
So love and light. Let me ask you this. Health-wise.
Yes.
This morning, what was the first thing you had? Good morning from Trinidad, Donnie White. Yo.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
I'm in my mom's crib. I'm in her kitchen trying to get some tea. some green tea.
Yeah.
It's good for the brain. It's good for the cells, your heart, your colon. And I want to live long. And I want all of us, whoever's on here, all our people to live long, because we should be living long, and it's our thoughts. So I'm trying to change our deoxyribonucleic acid, meaning our DNA.
Wait, what? What is it? You said it before.
Deoxyribonucleic acid, our DNA. We have to change our DNA to speak in long life, and we can live long lives, but it's our thoughts and what are we thinking? You know what I mean? Like first thing, I think the good brother Sean was talking yesterday, about, and you were saying it too. I heard you. I read your chat, the self-esteem. So our self-esteem is from how we talk to ourselves. First thing in the morning, I think I said that on the Good Word today at the end of the conversation yesterday. I was like, first thing in the morning, let's all talk to ourselves positively. Today's thank God for this beautiful day. Look out, and when we open the blinds, you know what I'm saying? The sun, it sends a signal through our optic nerve, transmits a signal through our optic nerve to our pineal gland, which shuts off the melatonin that helps us sleep at night and releases the serotonin to make us happy when we open up the blinds and look at the sunlight. So we should appreciate that also, gratitude, and that's going to give us more life. It's going to, if we talk to it positively, talk to nature positively, that helps our self-esteem right there. Just saying positive things in the morning to yourself, like appreciating, breathing this cosmic energy, the cosmic energy that we breathing into our body.
You gotta appreciate it. That's one thing. You gotta like some mornings I wake up, right? Some mornings I wake up and I'm just like, my mind be going racing. You know what I'm saying? I think about a lot of things that I want and things not going my way. But then I make sure and I think about it and I say, yo, you got a lot to be grateful for, though. Like you, just for having a strong mental mind, you got to be grateful for that.
You got your mansion. You know what I'm saying?
You got your mansion, right? My mansion's right here.
Yeah, true. Your temple is your mansion, too, but you got your mansion that you built, you know what I mean? And that's what
I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
I think I left you a message, too, about LeVar Ball, right? I was watching Vlad TV, and I'm happy for the good brother. I'm happy, Vlad went to his crib. I think it's a 15,000 square foot, mansion in Chino Hills, California.
Yeah.
He's from South Central, you know what I mean? Just like Ice Cube, a tough neighborhood, similar to us, you know what I mean? South Jamaica, my family from Suffolk Boulevard and Foch. So I'm happy for the good brother, smiling, he was smiling, a big smile, and he has his mansion. He's in his 50s, and he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for him, and I want you, to have your mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So bro, you started in '89. I was on that live about a month ago with your
boys,
you
saw that?
The barbers. And when you said you started in '89, I was like, wow.
Yeah. I've been
true, good brother. I'm speaking it. Your mansion, it's your like 10,000, 12,000, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Square foot mansion.
I've been trooping for a long time, bro.
You deserve it, good brother.
All I want to do is kind of help people out. Like I'm nobody's therapist, like real, like certified therapist. They'll say like you've been doing therapy all your life. I'm nobody's life coach, but I am here to help with a little guidance and structure, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or if you like off your scales off a little bit, I can help. I can help because of all the people that I know and experiences. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely want people to have, the right things, like good things. I don't want you to be down on yourself about all this stuff. Real love, Marcus Cone, yo. Good morning. Yo, let me tell you, people be tapping in. I really be feeling that people that I know, as they know me, like M. Cone, Marcus Cone. That's one of my dudes, right? He's one of my clients, but he's one of my dudes. And he said it was a new customer came in. And he was like, "Yo, you had the mic experience yet?" And I never heard that. I never heard that before, but I guess it's something. Like I just want to know what everybody thinks. It doesn't have to like everybody has to say all this great stuff and all this stuff. I just want to know what people naturally think when they get in the chair and I just start kicking it with them. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know that. People need to say that. Yo,
but you are like a therapist. You're a barber, bro. So you are like the therapist.
I know some dumb barbers, yo. I know some dumb barbers.
Oh yeah, okay.
I know some dumb barbers.
Yeah.
Bad guidance, kid. Bad guidance.
Yeah.
Just cut. Just go and cut. Do that. Don't be giving advice.
But we gotta add some kind of value to each other, like some kind of positive.
100%. 100%.
So that's very important to add something positive. Because I'm open. That's another thing. We gotta be open. That's what they was talking about yesterday, Sham and Prince. Like we gotta be open to learning new things. You know what I mean? And not be so closed-minded. Because Sham was talking about that, like, how Farad Muhammad, I don't know how to pronounce his first name.
Master Farad Muhammad.
Master Farad Muhammad. Yes. He said how he was trying to help his people, and people are so, we don't want to change. Like, so not, and like,
indeed.
I'm about to say not all of us, but yes, I'm open to learning and changing, and I make mistakes.
Yo, Charlie Rock.
You know what I'm trying to learn. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nah. I mean, because people be talking to me on the other stuff too. I just be shouting them out. I'm listening though. I'm listening. Yeah. They told me I'm rude. Yo, you rude. You be shouting people out and talking over people and all that. So whatever.
So I gotta say, like, I got a lot of learning to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm 45 and I got a lot of learning. I'm open to learning, and I feel that it helped me reach my goal, my destination of living a long life up to 100. You know what I'm saying? And we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Moses lived to 120.
Yo, let me ask you this. Now, I'm gonna be honest, right? 100%. Charlie Rock, tap in. I'm scared of getting old.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
You got it.
Yo, nah, for real. I'm.
You said your parents is like 80 something, right? Yeah.
Now my mom gonna be 85 in July,
wow.
And my father gonna be 90.
They gonna keep going. They gonna keep going.
But you see, this is my reasoning.
You can do it, bro.
My reason is I don't want to be the guy that's bent over and can't move. You know what I'm saying? And I make sure I stay healthy and I work out and stuff like that. Like the other day,
I'm listening. I'm just getting some tea. I'm listening.
I do think so.
I'm listening.
My son, he 8. I always talk about him, but trying to play basketball. He loves it. So I'm like, yo, you gotta get in shape. And then I say, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and get in shape with you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm gonna make sure.
Your son to keep you young.
Yeah. That's definitely. And I was like, I'm just gonna make sure that the more I push him, I gotta push myself. And then open my eyes. It was Sunday. And I was saying it before, but then I was like, you know what? I ain't doing that. I'm just going to hit the weights. But the weights is far gone right now. I ain't even hitting those in a minute. But my son, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I keep him going. If I keep him going at this young and plant the seed in his head that he knows now, like, don't quit. Yo, don't quit. Because the other day he was mad, crying, yo, is it time to go from practice, training? I said, yo, get a coach the ball and let's leave. You want to quit? No, I can't quit. All right. What you worried about the time for? Keep going.
I'm going to send 2 bags down for you and your son, too, in about a month.
I bet. Millionaire barber.
Two gym bags.
Yeah.
But, good brother. So he's 8, so you could just keep learning new stuff with him.
Yo, I'm scared to get old, man.
Oh, ain't nothing to be scared of.
Yes, it is, man. I don't want to be. I have a hard
pressure. I'm gonna stay on you.
Yo, I have a hard time.
Now we gotta live. We
not taking care of myself. That's my problem.
Everybody else is living. I live across the street. Ask Prince. Across the street from a whole like a senior home is nothing but older people that don't look like me and you, right? And so they like in their 80s and 90s, and people like me and you are taking care of them. And they live in long, fruitful lives. You know what I'm saying? Abundant life. We can do the same, but it's our thoughts. We got to change our.
Do they have canes? I'm sure they have canes.
Huh?
I'm sure that they have canes and walkers.
Some of them do, but bro, they still breathing. They breathing the cosmic energy.
Hey,
bro, just
scared of that.
Deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA. We got to change our thoughts. It's in our heart. It's going through all trillions of our cells, 30 to 50 trillion cells in our body. We can change it through what we speak. Like when we laying in bed in the morning, like I'm gonna live long. Just say it.
Yo.
I am gonna live long. That's it. I'm gonna live to 100. Say it. When we laying in bed, I'm thankful. I'm breathing this morning. Thankful for this day. Even when it's raining, God is showering us with organic water. I'm thankful for the rain. You know what I'm saying? I got a knee injury right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the rain might, mess with my joints, but I'm grateful that we getting showered with organic. I tell my mother, she got joint issues. That's how we look at it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, "Oh, it's a rainy day," God is showering.
Listen, man, my back be hurting, man. My lower back be hurting from standing up all these years, man. All right?
Them stretches. Do them hip stretches. All the stretches around the lower back. The hip stretches. Get the stress and the trauma out of the hips. It's stuck in the hips.
Good morning.
Stress, trauma, tension is stuck in our hips. Do the stretches, bro. In between when you in between each cut. You know what I'm saying? Do them hip stretches. Basic hip stretches. You get that tension out the hips, the stress, the trauma, anything around the lower back, the hips,
Charlie Rock,
your pelvic, your core. Watermelon's good for the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm afraid to get old. Yo. I'm scared to get old. Charlie Rock, tap in. I'm scared to get old.
That's what brothers, we here. I got you.
You know what it is too? I'm afraid of not being able to do for myself and have to depend on somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, your kids will take care of you. Don't worry, good brother.
No, I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that. I do want that, but I don't want that. I want to be. Listen, let me tell you something. My pops is moving around. He still have his marbles together, right? He's gonna be 90. You know what I'm saying? Super blessing. And now he needs a little bit of help. Just a little bit. And it's old age. It's old age. What can you do? Get that out your mind, Mike. No, wait. But I exercise and all that stuff. I want to be like him, right? He just like, yo, I'm not cooking no more. I've been cooking since I was 12 years old. This is my dad. So
You blessed, good brother. Your mom's at 85, your pops is 90. You gonna do the same, bro. It's in your deoxyribonucleic acid, your DNA.
I work in a nursing home, and the people in there, the young late 30, early 40. My mother-in-law lived to be 99 years old. Yeah, she was moving around. That's my sister. My sister's mother-in-law, she lived to 99, and she ain't stopped, kid. Like listen, she was light on her feet. God bless her. Light on her feet. She was moving around. She didn't stop. She still had her on her marbles, but 99. Dina, I'm good. I'm doing good, Dina. I just don't want to not be able to do for myself. That's my biggest thing. I just don't want to not do that. And I exercise. I eat better. I'm proactive. So make sure y'all proactive. Do we need exercise? Do we need an exercise live? Nah. Well, we could do one. Y'all want to do my ab workout? It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. I'm telling you that right now. It's gonna be some work. But that's why I need sometimes we need to be talked through things, right? And I'll be the example. I'm always the sacrificial lamb, Mike. You're the example. I'll be that. I'm fine. So we can do an exercise live, but I don't know if everybody's gonna come in. Who's gonna do it? You can't. You definitely can't. Yo, I'm gonna call you offline too. I'm gonna call you offline so I can kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? Everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Because you got some shit on. You got some shit on you. You don't tell everybody. I know that. I know it. And you keep it all to yourself. You can't do that. I'm not saying to say it now on live, but I already know.
I always share everything. I share everything.
You got some stuff. You got some stuff, man.
I share everything. That's why I give you the long messages, good brother. I can share all the positive vibrations. That's what we are, vibrating. You know what I mean? Higher. You know what I mean? Multi-dimensional, high dimensional. And that's what it's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got some stuff.
Come on, good brother.
It's all right. We're gonna talk about it one of these days. I'm gonna sit down.
I'll give you everything, bro.
You're gonna get in my chair.
Everybody on here, yo. Like at night, when I say papaya, right? Cut big piece of papaya, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like the way papaya tastes. I prefer a mango, but the papaya got more, The mango tastes better. Papaya has the most potent vitamin C. They all have vitamin C. The pineapples, right? And so I tell my wifey to cut big, thick pieces. You know what I'm saying? So when I use the bathroom, my bowel, you know what I mean? It makes more go come out of me. I share all that personal stuff with you, and I eat it at night. You know what I'm saying? You can eat it in the morning too. It's good for your brain. You wake up better. I said it yesterday. I didn't say the papaya on the.
Nah, but you told me the papaya before. You told me about
it. Like, and you know what I mean? Everything, bro. Like, so, you know, and bro, like it works, and it's good for your brain. It's the most potent vitamin C on earth. Papaya is has more vitamin C than an orange. When you think of vitamin C, think of an orange, tangerine, but papaya has more vitamin C than an orange. So, you know what I'm saying? It strengthens. Good brother, sharp look for you.
Minister, good morning.
Sharp look.
Yo, good morning, man.
Yes, good brother.
No, I'm just tapping in real quick, man. And then got a meeting with the Senate at 9:15. Got a meeting with the Senate at 9:15. So, let me just show you how the chambers. This is where everything is done. Where the senators meet, whatever the case may be. But I got a meeting like in his office, fighting a good fight, man. We fighting a good fight for the peoples. You know what I'm saying? So. Last night, I met with a lot of them last night. I met with a lot of assembly members last night, and they recognizing me at 10 o'clock. So,
recognizing you as what?
Just doing good work, man. You know what I'm saying? What we do as citizens, what we do in the community, you know, what we do for just for society as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to make an impact on the world. So
making an impact.
That's it.
Not trying nothing. We never trying. We don't try no more.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I've been up since 6. Like I said, I got a meeting at 9:15. We get recognized at 10. And I got another meeting at 12. I think another meeting after that. I'm getting back on the train, headed back to the city. So that's it.
Yo, man, good luck. Do your thing.
Yeah, that's it. The energetic spark for the universe.
Keep smiling, man. See you cut your chin low. That's good. Getting closer to the Barack face. You know what I'm saying? Getting closer to it. So you're doing good, brother. Clean up your act. Yes. Yes, indeed.
So this is the senator's office right here. Senator Gennard. Good dude, man. He's sponsoring this bill. So this is all this. So going in there. And we're gonna have a conversation, man, about people that need us.
You know all right, well, let us know, man.
That, you know,
let us know how it goes.
Fight a good fight.
Keep fighting.
Fight a good fight, brother. All right, Joe. Y'all hit y'all later, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
May the ancestors be with you.
Yep.
All the ancestors be with you. Blessings.
So bust it, right? We'll switch gears a little bit.
Okay, good brother.
We're going to music now. We're going down to music aisle.
Okay.
Ricky Rose has joined the fight. Him and Drake got a little problem.
Oh.
And one thing I want to say about Ricky Rose, right? Rick Ross. Rick Ross ain't scared of nobody. He gonna talk his talk. He getting to his money. He's excellent at what he does as rapping, music. He does his thing. And I was looking at him this morning talk about Drake and stuff. I like the rap beef. I like that stuff. As long as it ain't getting violent. You know what I'm saying? We should be past that.
Yes.
On the whole scale, we should leave it from what happened in the past. We should leave it on wax, right? Whatever.
Yeah. It just rhyming.
Keep it lyrical. Keep it lyrical because the best. Like if you can't do it with this, so if I can get you all out of control with this, that means I got this. I got the keys. You know what I'm saying? I got the keys and I won't let you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. So you got to be able to combat back and forth and see what your pen is like. In my eyes, the beef is about. What is the beef about? What is it about the big three? How did Rick Ross get into the beef? Hold on. I'm talking about. I don't even know.
Yesterday, your brother Sean was talking about it yesterday. I didn't know. I heard him talking about somebody. A rapper was asking him to take it to the streets, Drake, and I'm like, I didn't know. I thought it was like from years back.
Nigga he ain't taking
that. He didn't say the rapper's name. I didn't know Rick Ross. So it's something new.
Nah, he mad. Somebody know? Anybody know? Oh, why Rick Ross beefing with Drake? Because he jumped in it. Come on, Love and Light. You can do your homework.
Oh, you asked. I'm thinking you asked somebody. I'm like.
Oh no, I'm saying that people know because Dina asked. She want to know.
I don't know what happened. I heard Shab talking about it yesterday when we was on the live. Him and Prince was talking about it, but I didn't. Okay. He just said Drake. They didn't say the other rapper. They didn't say what happened. I'm thinking it was like something in the past. They was just bringing it up like a scenario, like like.
So let me see.
About elite people being not who they are. Like
elite Drake diss track, which also targeted a long time rival Kendrick Lamar, among others, set off a back and forth between himself and Rick Ross, in which the two rappers have traded bizarre allegations, including the latter accusing Drake of getting a nose job. So I don't know if Rick Ross didn't mind his business. I don't know if he didn't mind his business or not. KD, why Rick Ross? Because you good at making up stories too. So what Yo, nah, for real. What they because Kevin make you really think something happened, and he'll know a little bit, then he'll be like, nah, it's because of this. And you'll be like, word? Nah. And we got a fact check. But why does Rick Ross jump into beef with Drake? I know some have your own aunt, and I know they saying like baby is going into bankruptcy and all this stuff. And why didn't you talking big time talk? Why don't you help him and help your boys out? They call him a white boy and all that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, really what's going on. But I'm saying, let's just say like Rick Ross can hold his own. Don't matter. Yeah. He'll say something. Remember, he said something about before he said something about baby give Wayne his money. Right? He stood up for him. He stood up for Khaled. Yo, you raped Khaled. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, pay that man. He said, pay that man.
Yeah. So he stand up and he's getting his own. I'm feeling him, man. Today I looked, I was like, yeah, that's good. But I wanted the beef to I wanted it to keep going, man, because I just really like the way people deliver messages and the way they write music. I really like that part. I like the creativity. I just don't. It has to make sense, and a lot of people not making sense with, what they talking about when they raps. Like dude was on here the other day and was like, Future's the best. Future's so good. Future is great at putting a song together, right? He can ride a track. He can
party.
Right, he can get you like, oh yeah, turn it up. He can get you like that. But what is he saying? Like, is he saying something that's really, dude couldn't give me no lines. He couldn't give me 2 lines.
Great as Nas. That's great. He's saying something. You know what I'm saying? Not being, biased because we from Queens, but great as Nas.
I don't think Nas is the greatest though. Personally.
Like he's up there.
He's up there, but he's not my greatest.
As much as I love 50, like as far as like Nas is, you know what I mean? Like if you listen to his, I remember I put something on one of my stories, and you know how the music, like, you can read the lines. So I was reading the lines, like it was like he's 20 years old saying this.
Yeah.
His first album back in like 92, 93.
Yep,
the first
92.
album that came out. I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school. I thought those were rape. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think back to that. Like, when I posted it, I'm reading. I'm like, he wrote that at 20 years old. Like, his mind is. It's like.
Yeah, he's out of there.
It's not on this earth.
Yeah, he's out of there. I ain't gonna lie, his pen is crazy. Ain't nobody messing with Nas. Dina say ain't nobody messing with Nas.
But I respect, your opinion. Like who, you're great. You know what I mean? Who's the greatest?
Yeah, he's not the greatest to me, but he is one of the GOATs though. He is definitely one of these GOATs out here because who lasted this long? Still making music. You know what I'm saying? Some of his background music.
You know who gets who's extremely underrated?
Who?
Or I feel don't get they just Busta Rhymes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a deadly MC. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he is.
Busta, and he lasted.
You know one thing about him, right?
He left Leaders of the New School and he traded his own lane solo, and he lasted. You know what I mean? He had a
So let me ask you this.
Amazing career.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. How come he didn't go on tour? What happened?
Go on tour with.
He was supposed to go on tour. He was supposed to headline a tour.
With who? Leaders in New School?
No, Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes supposed to headline a tour.
Like a solo? Okay. I know he got back. I heard they got back together, Leaders in New School. So I thought
everybody trying to hear that.
Okay.
Nah, solo.
Just a tour by himself, solo?
I mean, he's going to go to each city. He's probably going to invite people and have like one or two people on the tour with him, but why can't he headline? Rolls Royce still on. Yeah. Why can't Busta Rhymes headline? Ticket sales. You ever been to a Busta Rhymes concert, Love and Light?
No, I haven't. No.
See, going on tour. You're going to be on tour with Missy. You need Missy. He need Missy.
Okay.
He need him. Like, he's dope. You don't want to battle him.
Very, like, he don't get his just, I believe.
He does, man. He does, but there's something about him. Like that Extinction Level Event 2 album, dope album. A lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? They ain't listen to it.
Like when they was doing that the battles, you know what I mean? Like Swiss, they had that battles on during like, the pandemic.
The verses.
The verses, that's right, the verses. And
how come Busta Rhymes can't headline the tour?
Nobody wanted to get on stage with Busta, like, you know what I mean?
I think it should have been Busta Eminem. That's what I think. Okay. Busta Eminem.
I think Busta and DMX should have been a nice one. Like before, God bless him.
Nah, DMX one did Snoop, and that was good. That was good. Snoop.
They did one. I didn't even see it. They did one.
Love and Light. You didn't see that one? That one was.
Nah, I didn't see it.
That was dope.
For me, I love Kane from the '80s. So I loved when Kane and KRS did theirs.
That was super dope.
You know what I mean?
Kev said they probably couldn't sell out the Tabernacle. If you don't know where the Tabernacle is downtown Atlanta, and it's a smaller venue. And it probably holds. Kev, how much does Tabernacle hold? Like 5,000 or 2,500, something like that. People, something like that. Eminem would not have murdered Busta. You got to stop it. Yeah, versus. Versus dope. Versus Eminem and Busta would have been something, because I'm sure that they would have freestyled against each other. I'm sure of it. So I wish that would have happened. That would have been dope. But why can't Busta headline, man? He can't sell tickets. He needs people. But him and Missy together, they could sell out arena together. You know what I'm saying? Missy can run her own tour by herself though, but
she's a very talented sister.
People said Busta and Missy should have had a versus, and I think that's kind of disrespectful to Busta.
Nah.
I think so. Yeah. See, Tabernacle hold 2,000 people, and Busta couldn't sell that out. That's crazy, Kev. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good brother. Child of God. Busta does have hits.
He got mad hits. How many albums you bought? Child of God. Nah, see, he's commercial too, but he can get with you. He can get with you. Whatever you need, he can get with you. She's on tour now. Missy on tour. Aaliyah, good morning. We out here. Still going strong. You going to Missy, Leah, you going to Missy's concert? You ain't going to that concert. It's probably a good concert though. If my daughter really knew about Missy, I would take her. And Aaliyah, by the way, Micah is the MVP of her swimming team. You know what I'm saying? most valuable swimmer, most valuable player. She's doing her thing. So you'd be so proud, Auntie. You'd be so proud.
Wow.
So now my daughter's doing. She's
swimming that's best form of exercise.
Yeah, you know what? Yo, bust this, right? The kids nowadays, they nothing like. I'm gonna just say you. How old are you, good brother?
45.
You 45, right? So you from the same era as me. Yo, my daughter's riding her bike. She riding. I said, yo, you could do like this. She did it real fast. Yo, they not like us. I said, yo, you might fall, so don't try it. But we used to do like we did scary. It's so scary, man. And what's this drizzle? You seen the drizzle? Does anybody know what drizzle is? You seen the drizzle?
Nah.
All right, so the drizzle is the era of soft dudes. That's what they saying. So whenever you see drizzle, that's what that means. The soft guy era. And one lady said, the more I found out about it, too late. I saw that. It's so cool. Tell Tanya saying, I definitely will. I got you, Aaliyah. Yeah, we were daredevils, man. But the drizzle, are they saying it's the era of the soft men? So it doesn't count for us because we over the age of the softness, right? Of the era of that. It's the younger dudes, I think, in my opinion. I think it's the younger guys that are that are being raised soft, right? And no shade, right? To know the new ladies. Yeah. But you need guys around, right? This one female said, we don't need the men because they are soft men raising these men, right? So I'm like, I can see where you're coming from with that because of soft raising soft. You know what I'm saying? I can see where you're coming from, but you're still a man at the end of the day. You're still a man. A man can only be a man. Like a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman and vice versa. That's just how it is. But I could, like we was practicing the other day outside, like in the garage area, and my wife came out there. He crying. I'm like, yo, kid, you got to keep working. Whatever I'm saying, smart aleck stuff. Oh, well, go to the bench then. You tired. Rope hit your back. You want to quit. Go to the bench because that's what coach going to say. And she goes, yeah, but such and such, but you got to go, yo. You can't be down here with us. That's what they talking about with this soft. You just can't be down here with us. You can't do that. So it's just a time and place. Like the guys have to do that. This is why the single moms used to drop their sons off to the barbershop and leave and let them be with the guys. And that's a whole nother topic because the barbershop is almost extinct. And when I'm saying barbershop, like the whole barbershop is almost extinct because you're not getting that man cave, like the man
authentic.
But the what do you call it? Men's country club, black men's country club. Like you're not getting that
authentic barbershop. You know what I mean? Like
you're not getting that guidance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. And we gotta fix that. I want to open up another barbershop so bad, yo. One side, walk-ins, other side appointments. I want to do that. I miss brick and mortar and I miss working with other barbers. So I'm saying all I have to say that all the everybody's in a suite now. And barber suites. Ever since the pandemic, people are like, yo, we don't need the barbershop no more. Forget that. I'll just cut you at the house, but you're missing out on a lot. Like Rick Bell said, shout out to Rick Bell. The whole dynamic, we missing that. Yeah. And that needs to be fixed. We're just flipping through the pages of thoughts. Going mobile. Mobile ain't it. I am mobile,
good brother
L. Mobile. I sent you a request, L. Mobile. It's okay. It's like this. It's like me, L, Prince, good brother, the other KD, all barbers in one area, and we not going anywhere. So they're gonna come to you. So if you go on mobile, you still by yourself. You need. That's why it's so unique when everybody gets on, because you get a different opinion from everybody. But at the end of the day, it's all, grown men. You know what I'm saying? It's all grown men giving good wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Male masculinity. That's what it's about. It's not that, this hurt. It's not, toughen up. Like, you can't do that. So it's a little different. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about on mobile. Like mobile, we could do that, but yo.
Love and light, good brother.
What's good, brother?
Ain't nothing. I'm going through a few things, man. My mother just got diagnosed with colon cancer, so trying to just.
God bless your mom, man. She's gonna be all right. How old is mom?
Blessings to good sister. Blessings and strength.
My mother is 61.
Oh, word. Okay.
Good thing they caught it fairly early. Right now, she got a diagnosis. She going tomorrow to get a second opinion on her options. She doesn't want to take chemo. The first doctor and surgeon want to do chemo and then to shrink it and then do the surgery. But she would prefer to just do the surgery and then do the chemo and radiation if there's a need for it. Thank you. So,
Well, she's young enough and healthy enough for chemo that ain't gonna tear her apart. You know what I'm saying?
But black women with their hair, that's she.
Mom, come on, man.
She was like, I ain't losing my hair. And I'm like, but she's good. She's good.
Word. That's what's up. Well, God bless mom, man. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. We're gonna speak that up. We're gonna speak that up. Drizzle. That's what they saying, Els. The soft guy era. Drizzle. I ain't feeling that. But it was funny when I saw it. When I first saw it, I was like, nah, I ain't with that. But when I saw him talking about it, and somebody made a comment and they said drizzle behind it. So now, drizzle. Talking about dudes are soft. It's room for it is room. Member experience, cousin. Good morning. It's still time, man. We can save some people, man. We can get together and save the brothers. But a lot of them are lost from bad tutelage they had over the years. They just don't. So men and women are so different. When a little kid, millionaire barber, when a little kid falls and scrapes his knee, we're gonna look at it and be like, you all right, just go ahead and keep playing. Mom is gonna be like, oh, let's rub it. Come here, baby. We gonna. That part I ain't with that part. I ain't with that part. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we're not doing that. Most people are looking for convenience when it comes to wellness, like beauty shoppers said. Yeah. So real love, you know that. You know it. Come on, baby. It's gonna be okay. You giving hugs and kisses and all that. You gotta chill with that, man. That ain't it. That's not it. The way to go is toughen up and get up, because life is gonna throw. Here we go. Life is gonna throw you curveballs, and you're gonna have to be able to hit that thing out the park. You're gonna have to be able to knock it out the park.
By dealing with that,
hit it head on. Hit it head on. You got hurdles. You gotta jump those hurdles. You can't stop. You gonna stop and go nowhere? You know what I'm saying? I'm be hearing stuff. I be hearing stuff like, right, boys become men. Right. That's right, real love. Boys become men, and you got to teach them at an early age. Life is tough. And it's not just about being rich, because somebody got on and said,
we gotta show love, good sister. Real love.
Men need to be able to show love. Yes. Love. So it's not about, it's okay.
Heart in the heart.
Right, but it's not about, that is right. It's about being vulnerable and all those things, and being able to show who you are and show your feelings, you know what I'm saying? At the right time, because everything ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody, right? But at the same time, what are you teaching if you just hugging them and coddling them? Like, you got people that say, what's the name? Prince, the real Matt, Aisha Matt said, I don't want my kids to struggle. White people don't let their kids struggle. You're losing me with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about that. It's not about not letting them not do for themselves. They have to do things. They have to do things for themselves. You got to be able to do for yourself. If you're just going to do everything for them, if something happens to you, what's going to happen to them? They're not going to be able to do things for themselves. That's just not going to be able to happen. So you got to fix that.
But good brother, I respectfully disagree with you.
Which part?
As far as like, I know you don't want to make it, you're a hard working man. I know you put a lot of years in, and you don't want to make it easy for the youth, but we've had it hard, you know what I mean? Like, long enough. So the point that I'm making is, all right, let's make it easier for the kids, you know what I mean? Because I think one time we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, and Prince was saying, if we know the weights to add, let's give the youth more the knowledge, the wisdom that we have sooner. That's what I'm about. Like, I like to give my niece, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that I have that I learned in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, give it to her 7, 8, 9, and 10. So she's not as confused as I was as a teenager, you know what I mean? And had more direction. And so making it easier for her, right? Because the harder path, it causes stress. And stress, like I said, energy, love, all that starts in our heart. And it gets into our DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and that goes through our body. The stresses, we don't realize it. And I know, be tough. You know what I'm saying? That's our whole, that's our...
That's not about that, though.
That's how...
That ain't what I'm saying.
Get through. Okay.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm saying is, you got to let them do things and learn from themselves, too. You can't just give them everything. Because like you said, you try and get wisdom from your 30s, 20s, 30s, and 40s, right? To a 7 or 8 year old. I was talking to my son, a lot of times I'd be like, right, son? And he go, right. I like, do you understand what I said? And he like, no. So it's the difference. You got to understand that they are sponges, but it's different ways you have to give them the information.
Okay.
And sometimes they're not ready. Like when you was 20, right? When you was 20 and you turned 30, you didn't think like a 20-year-old no more. You had to go through your 20s. It's a difference. So you got to spoon feed. You got to spoon feed, and you got to let them figure things out on them for themselves. You have to do it, because if you don't do that, they'll never know how to figure out for themselves. So not everything. I'm not saying make it super tough for them. I'm not saying that, because they're never gonna grow up the way we grew up. That ain't gonna happen. So that wouldn't make sense. But you gotta still let them. You gotta let them figure it out, yo. A lot of things you have to. But go ahead.
I feel you, but it's been a lot of stuff, a lot of information, it's been hidden from us. It's hard to, even the stuff that we...
Give me an example. Give me an example.
Understand just anything, like, how can I say, anything like credit, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that, good brother. We're not talking about that.
But it messes with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being in debt, stuff like that, it messes with us, like from bad credit or whatever. I'm just saying, for instance, credit.
Yeah, but that's not a good example, good brother. That's not a good example. Okay. Credit's not a good example, because Hold on. You're going to, yes, I'm going to teach my son and daughter about having good credit. Take care of your credit. Don't put your name on for other people and all that type of stuff. Don't do that. We're not going to do that. So I'm not talking about that. But I'm saying when you gotta, when they're going to fill out for a job application, a job interview, right? Job application, they're going to have to fill that out. You can't fill it out for them. You can't do their homework for them. You can't do that. You got to let them do their own homework, right? Or you going to do it for them. This is a message I get from other people, what I hear when I hear that yo, I'm going to do the homework for them so it won't have to be so hard for them. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know all of that. I'm saying life period. Like just we gotta set our kids up.
100%.
Teach them to have gratitude, because gratitude helps you maintain. They gotta preserve, you know what I mean? Preserve what they get. You know what I mean? Learn how to, have gratitude for what we make smooth for them. And appreciate it. Teach them.
Hold their hand. You gotta make them accountable, good brother.
Or else, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna lose it, and we sometimes we don't preserve things. You know what I mean? Keep things in a natural state.
I want to
appreciate things, and that's the most important thing. Gratitude when we pass on stuff to the youth and making it smoother for them, so they're not as stressed. Because stress,
I get that.
It gets into it messes with us. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
that. Illness and stuff like that.
I agree with you.
Right in the heart.
I agree with that.
We don't even subconsciously we don't even think of it. You know what I'm saying? We think just be strong, and it messes with us. So we got to make it smoother for our kids, easier. You know what I'm saying?
Life is not going to get them any breaks, so they have to be able to problem solve for themselves.
I wanted to add something, speak to that point,
of course,
and something a real love said, right? And we constantly have this conversation. Sometimes as parents, we try to protect children from certain things, and that ultimately can lead to hurt them. So if you want to teach them gratitude, and when they walk out that front door, you teach them how to deal with in the best possible way, because you only give them but so much. But instead of teaching them what to think, you teach them how to think. You prepare them for just about every situation and scenario that you become when you teach them how to deal with that. And that in gratitude and as they experience life's lessons and they go through these things and they think about the jewels that mommy and daddy gave me to help them get through that 20, 30 years down the line. That's where the appreciation and the gratitude come from, because they realize that they was given something to help prepare them to live their life and be the best people that. So, and I get, me and a real love, we go through this a lot. Like, women and men are different, especially with boys and girls. Men, most times, it's the same thing with how women oftentimes deal with boys. They want to protect them at all costs. And in that protecting them, they sometimes coddle them and
overprotect.
What was it? They call them like lawnmower parents, where they want to remove all obstacles in front of their children. That's good to a certain extent, huh?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's good to a certain extent. However, we do need to be prepared to step back and watch them and say, look, okay, it's like learning how to ride a bike. You got, at some point you have to take the training wheels off. At some point you can't hold a bike. You
gotta let them go.
Them try it on their own. You have to let them fall. Be there to help them get up, or you could tell them to get up, wipe the scar off, and then tell them to keep trying. And each time, you build a confidence. And it's hard sometimes as parents, as caregivers, to know when the right time is to
let go,
take the training wheels
right?
off.
To let go,
right?
Or hold on.
And and God put people in our lives at certain points for a reason, right? It's because sometimes we can't, as individuals, we can't see certain things, but somebody is there telling us, like, look, you should do this, or you should try this, or you can try this. And it's just being open and having that gratitude that you talked about, and then that gratitude and appreciating the people that we have in our lives that offer us guidance even at our old age and moving forward.
Love and light. You want to ride the bike for your niece? You trying to ride the bike for your niece?
For my niece?
Yeah, you trying to ride the bike? Or you trying to let her ride?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to make it extremely easy for her.
Yo,
no, I don't want.
She got to fall. She got to fall.
Yeah,
she got to fall, yo.
I gotta make it.
You know how to ride a bike?
You know what? The other, people that don't like us, they got this. They making it smoother for they.
Whoa, so hold on. I'm glad you said that.
I mean, the speed bumps and things that's in our way, it causes stress, and stress leads to illness.
Listen. Hold on a second, good brother.
Too much stress. If you don't get out from exercising or walking or swimming like your daughter, playing basketball, running.
But look,
you sitting down, that it builds up.
And just like my brother said, right?
Whole body, and it can lead to illnesses.
The pressure of life makes you stronger.
We tough. We
right?
Are strong, but
the pressure of life makes you stronger. Just like the pressure on a lump of coal creates a diamond, right? He said it perfectly, right? They got to get some pressure. You want to relieve all the stress. Like you can't because you giving somebody. Listen, you giving somebody. When adversity comes, when you're not there to hold their hand and they get told no, what you think is going to happen to them? What you think? They ain't going to know how to deal with it. How much stress you going to have then?
She'll be all right.
No. Love, yo. Grief on grief. What you got?
That's what I was talking about. That's so you're right. Pressure of life does. However, it has to be in the right environment. Because if you could drop a piece of coal in the bottom of the ocean, don't mean that pressure is going to turn it into a diamond. It has to be in the right elements. All the right components have to be in place, and that's why I said that it's a combination of things. But the most important thing is take a step back and say, if I wasn't here and my child, son or daughter, was faced with this situation, what could I do? What could I possibly do to help that my child, my son, my daughter get through this situation or deal with it in the best possible way? And that's what you give them.
Yo, they coddling kids, man. You got to stop this. It's time to stop coddling these kids. It's time to stop.
I'm talking about teaching them.
Not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not saying you're wrong. No, I was just thinking about what Love and Light, his last words was, she'll be all right. No, she won't.
But
she's gonna be more stressed.
That is a father and a daughter's relationship. That's why I said a mother and a son and a father and a daughter.
No doubt.
They both tend to do the same things. Now, I guarantee you, her mother in that same situation will say something totally different.
Yeah.
Because as a woman relating to a young girl, she knows the mindset. She knows everything everything that they're going through internally because she went through it. So she understands the mind frame behind it. Say, no, you can't tell her that. You have to do it this way. As a father, he just want to protect his baby. Like, this is my baby girl. Like, it don't matter what she got. I'm going to take care of it for her, and that's just natural.
Yep.
That's natural.
Grief on grief. What you got?
Hey, gentlemen. Well, first, before I start,
I like it, brother.
I want to say to Brother L, sorry to hear that unfortunate news, but we'll be adding you, your mother, to the prayer list. And I want to say that my prayer is simply that God will give you the courage, give you strength and patience and understanding that this situation does not break her spirit or yours. So that's my prayer. I want to say that first. What I want to say too is it's that thing that my grandmother used to sit me broad. She used to say, when we try to take away all the pain and everything our kids go through, we get caught up in trying to give kids everything we didn't have, but we don't give them what we did have. So getting back to L's point, when the statement is made, and trust me, with daughters, I get it. With a niece, I get it. And I used to have that mindset of, well, she'll be all right. But the question is not if she'll be all right. The question is, will she be right always if I'm not around? So when I can't do it, now somebody else is not inclined or responsible to do it, that now she just has to do it herself. So, and I would say, Mike, when a female made the comment about what other cultures and other races do, I would argue with L's point, races where you located, your gender, all that makes a difference in how you do it. And I would say that you prepare your kids for anything you can't prevent. If you can't prevent it, you need to prepare them for it. And we need to raise our kids to live without us, not live with us. And that's the problem. Our parents raised us to live without them. So
For sure.
And when I listen to my dad, you know my dad, Mike, he lost his dad at 12. And so he still was able to give me what I needed, and he's still here with me, but he lost his dad at 12. Can you imagine the life lessons he had to get from being a baby to 12 that his father gave him? Like, that's the reality of it. And we're in a society where we're dying younger in some cases,
Yep.
and then we're not giving them what they need to survive without us. And so this is why when you see young people at funerals, and they lose their mom or father, in addition to the grief of losing the one that you love the most in your life, they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do because somebody's always did this for me. Somebody's always covered that for me. Somebody always provided that for me. So I would say we don't want to do that because we want to make sure that they can survive without us. I'm with L. The world we live in, the person has to be prepared. And I laughed at what you said, Mike, when you was talking about your son. I remember one time with my own son, his mom goes, I want to get him in football. And I go, okay, well, I don't think he built for that because I know him. He's not built for the in the face screaming and yelling. Yeah. So I go down to it. So she goes, well, you go get him some equipment. So I said, no, let me see how he enduring it first because I know my son. So he drops a pass, Mike. The coach starts screaming, yelling. He looking at me, Mike. I'm like, this is what they do in football. Pick up the ball and run it back. So afterwards, she goes, he came home. He said he don't really want to play football no more. I said, well, I told you. I didn't think that was, he didn't have the capacity and the mindset for football. She goes, well, I think I'm going to put him in boxing. You see what I mean, Mike? so we left football. We going to do boxing.
You going to get punched in the face and punched in the stomach?
Let him play baseball. But like, let him play something else. Let him play basketball. Like, so the reality of it is that, and a lot of times, like El said, people, it's important to give people the hard lessons in life because what we end up doing is you end up wasting your own life. If I'm honest, all of my experiences, Mike, that I've been through, if I don't give that to my kids, then why did I go through it?
Right.
The reason that I actually went through them, so I can learn and go, hey, listen, this is what it is. You need to learn some stuff. But a lot of times, we're not as transparent. But our kids need to know, and I will tell you something else. My kids have respected me more, and your kids respect you more when they do hear some of your stories. They do hear some of your situations, like, wow, Dad, you went through that.
100%.
Sometimes the bulb goes off like, wow, I got it easy.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that they don't always think life is going to be easy because it's not, especially not for our skin color. I can tell you that.
So I will say that it's not. See, I think they just, when I say what I said, I think they think like it's for every single thing. I don't think that. I don't think that a kid has to struggle so much. Like if your niece goes to college and you got to wait for her to make it easier where she don't have to have a job while she's in college, by all means, pay for her school and let her be able to concentrate on school. Yes, she shouldn't have to struggle with going to work. No, you know what I'm saying? If you got a way to get her a car and she don't got to take the bus, by all means do that. That's fine. But if she having a hard time with physics, it ain't for you to do her homework. And that's the problem. Too many people are doing their homework, and we can't do that. No.
So I agree with you, Mike, but I also think that in the examples that you gave, it's about the child's temperament. Right now, if you have a child who feels entitled because they was given all of these things, in college may be the perfect time to not do those things. So they have to go do, or say, look, I'm gonna give you half the money for the car. You have to come up with the other half, or you have
That
to
too.
get a part-time job, or you
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying? You have to
Yeah.
do something. So it's just like I get what you're saying, but I do think that it also it's about it's the whole progressive relationship between the child and the parent, and at what point where the child is at mentally and what's the word I'm looking for? How their maturity level, right? In certain situations. Like
Right.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Like-
Definitely. I definitely ain't promoting. Don't give your child nothing and let them get it on their own.
Nah, yeah, we ain't doing that.
Because it's at the end of the day, it's like everything that you sacrifice and you work for. Your children should be able to enjoy some of those things to make their life just a little bit easier. It's just those valuable life lessons that we have to share with our children, so they can go on and grow and blossom.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? And not shortchange them.
For sure.
I think I agree with you, Al, and I think what I hear from all of us, the majority, is you want to be able to teach them appreciation, and that's the temperament, because some kids come around thinking they deserve something, they're entitled to it. So there is a way sometimes they maybe get that job, part-time job, so you can appreciate that you don't have to do it all. I'm doing half. When I went to school, nobody did nothing. So sometimes kids come back and they're not appreciative and they think somebody's supposed to just give us stuff. So I'm with you. Like, yeah, if you can provide some things that make it easier, yeah. But a kid that's really appreciative and really understanding and grateful, by all means, if you can provide something to make it a little easier. Like, yeah, don't try to take the physics test.
Don't take the test. Like last night, right? Last night I was.
I'm gonna drop off. I gotta get ready to do an escort. I'm gonna let KD get in because KD he in the comments, so he sound like he want to get in. So I'm gonna be listening though.
All right,
y'all brothers, enjoy your day. Thank you for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you. All right.
So last night, right? I'm cooking because my wife had a meeting, so I'm cooking spaghetti. Yo, y'all want to make spaghetti? So my daughter is 11. I'm like, yo, you ready? You want to learn? She's like, okay. Go wash your hands, get ready. So I'm teaching her, put the oil in the pan, chop it up, season it, put your spaghetti sauce in. My son, break the noodles and put it in the water, let that boil. I'm not going to do all the work. I'm teaching them how to be self-sufficient. You can't just do everything for them all the time. So I just think they need to be taught and learn how to be on their own. So you can reward them, right, for doing good in school. You do good in school, you get this. You don't do in school, you don't get nothing. That's just how it works. It's tough life lessons you got to give them. And it's not about tough love all the time. I'm not saying every single thing, but can't do everything for them, love and light. You got to sit back and watch them and let them figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So got to be some balance. As long as we keep it balanced.
Keep it balanced. Keep it balanced. Okay. Not you're right. You gonna kick it over here. Like, no. Sometimes they go ahead, cry it out. Go ahead. I ain't even gonna watch you. I tell myself I ain't even gonna watch you. Go ahead. You can cry. You know what I'm saying? But some things you can cry about, but some things you can't. That's what I tell them. So, you can't. Not that. Nigga took your crayon, crying. No, come on. You lost the game.
Listen, I agree, and it's a good thing with the balance. What I have learned as a father, bro, is I look back at the things that I deemed that maybe my dad could have done better, my mom could have handled differently, and what I do is I don't pass those cycles on. See, so often we have a situation where it's, well, this is what my father did with me. But let's analyze what they did.
That's
and
right.
whether or not it was right or wrong. So I'm with you. My son fall and he go, I go, you all right, man? Like, nothing don't look like it happened. It's just the embarrassment piece of it, and that's why you're really crying. Stop crying.
Right.
But Mike, I'm gonna tell you, my dad didn't do crying at all. So I'm like, listen, your leg's broken. Yeah, it's okay to cry.
Right. Yeah.
Man. Like, don't hold those tears in. Like,
let it out.
Let it out. My dad will be like, nah, don't cry. Get those tears off your face. So for me, there was sometimes, Mike, I go, I get it, but dude, this hurt.
Right. Give me a break.
Have you ever had this injury? Like, no, I never had an injury. So how you telling me how to deal with it?
Right.
So I will agree with the balance of but also taking those lessons, because sometimes people go, whoa, my mother did it with me. Yeah, but we got to also take the wrong stuff out of there. Like, no, they should have did that.
Right, and it's learning because a lot of people are old school teachings. So now you could, like back in the days in the 50s, if a woman said something crazy, you was getting the back slap for that. Now I ain't getting ready to say my father did that, so my grandfather did that, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna learn from things. The world is different, and again, the kids aren't growing up the same way we grew up with all the things around. Well, I don't know about New York, but out here, my kids are like suburban kids. They know nothing. They know nothing about. They just know nothing about growing up in New York City and Jamaica, Queens.
Grass and trees.
Like my daughter's 11. She couldn't take the bus to the Ave. She didn't know nothing about that.
No.
We was 11 doing that, riding our bikes to Far Rock and all that stuff. From, you know what I'm saying, from Jamaica, going up. Nah, we can't do that. So coddling, man, is just a little too much for me. And I think tough love sometimes is a little too much for me. You gotta have, good brother, you're right. You gotta have a good balance. No overkill either way. And the kids will be better. Man. But I'm gonna hold these men accountable. A lot of these men are raised by the moms, and it is a little drizzle with the softness. And they're gonna have to toughen up for themselves, because if you can't toughen up, you can't handle adversity. And that's the other part. Good brother, you're gonna have that I can't do it, quit, kill yourself mentality. Like you can't do that. You gotta teach them sometimes that sometimes you gotta push back, right? So that made me say, now when I go play with my son, and he's 8 again, I'm gonna have him go for a layup and jump into me and shoot the basket. You got to get some body contact. Yesterday we was running up and down, so I like getting in shape with him. I like getting in shape because he's really learning some stuff.
Hey, make him shoot free throws when he's tired. Make him shoot free throws. So like the end of the game, like when I think you said your wife came out and he's tired or whatever. When he gets tired, make him shoot free throws. That'll help him. In real game situation, he's tired at the game. That'll help him. So get him tired out on purpose and make him shoot.
That's what he be like, yo, I'm tired. I say, all right. You gonna tell the coach that? You're going to the bench.
That pressure.
You're going right to the bench. And the coach gonna be like, oh, yo, get this up for Malcolm. He tired. You're gonna be a professional towel waver.
Bro, I got a question, right?
What's up?
Growing up, I gotta tell you how my dad was. My mom, they had this mentality. They used to say, well, listen, you go to school, you don't let nobody mess with you. And no matter who it is, you go to school. I don't care what it is. So they have a few of their scenarios, right, where they go. And I remember one time a bully was in my school. Now they grew up in the South. You talking about in the 50s. They grew up in the 50s in Alabama, right? We were in New York at the time. I'm like, okay, and don't let nobody do nothing to you. You fight somebody, don't let nobody beat your butt. Like, that is the worst advice that I've ever given me. Like, this is the reality, because you send me back out there. You might have been 6-0 in Alabama, right? But you sending me back. I'm going to school with kids that's in the projects, kids from the street, like kids that got the same mentality. You going, oh, nobody can beat your butt. So my mom one time looked at me like I was crazy. My daughter comes home, she said, "There's a little girl that's what at school." I go, okay, let's go. Then my mother goes, "No, don't let nobody bother." I said, no, we're not doing that. Let me see first what the situation is. Yo, Mike, bro, I go there. The girl, first of all, is about 4 or 5 inches taller than my daughter. The girl looked like don't nobody want to smoke with her. I go, no, we not doing that. They're gonna see my daughter too, and she come home with her lips closed, her eyes closed. For what? Like, no, we gonna handle this in a different way, and you can't beat everybody. I said, my mother, that's the wrong advice. So y'all had that advice, and maybe that's what was passed on. But it's simple things like that. Like, no, let's see what's going on. Let's find out what the issue is. They had a crazy mentality, Mike. They're sending people out there, people get beat up 3 or 4 times, go back out there the next day. Listen, there's some people you ain't gonna be able to beat. That's the truth.
That's the truth. That's the
truth. They
truth.
lied to me.
Right. So
you can't beat everybody. Mike Tyson in my class. Who fight Mike Tyson?
Right. So look, my daughter gave me a lesson, right? Because she was like doing break, like fitness time. 12 o'clock, you go outside. So she had a little area that she was messing around, playing with her homegirls. So then some other little girls came over there and was like, yo, this is our space over here. So that night, I found out. I was like, yo, Micah, you can't just let people push you away from your stuff because you can't let them bully you. You can't just let them take your stuff and you got your own space. You can't do that. You got to stand up for yourself. And she said, you know, I just went to the other side and just read a book over there because I don't want to deal with none of that nonsense. I just walked away and I just said, damn, the kids are teaching the adults too. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let people just bully you, but you can walk away and just be peaceful on your own. So that was the difference for me.
I remember the good brother Ramar. He said you got to know when to be the lion and when to be the lamb. That was about a month ago. On a live, brother Ramar.
Yeah.
You got to know when to be the lion and when to be the lamb. Like, so that's good that she, you know, at a young age, you know, she has, you know, a good, you know, sense of, you know what I mean, like around her surroundings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deal with certain situational awareness. So that's good.
All right, yo.
And like the good brother was saying, you know what I mean? Like with his daughter, with the girl that was crazy, you know, 5 inches taller than her. That's
wild kids. Gotta watch out for those wild kids.
Gotta be planned in that situation.
And you're right.
Situational awareness.
My mother ain't know the situation, so at the time, my daughter's in the 2nd grade. This girl's a 7th grader, man. She can't win this fight. Like, what do we like?
And then when you gonna tell her pick something up and hit her with it, then you go to jail. Can't do that. Well, that's it, man. We gotta roll. Work time. Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
So what y'all got on the way out, man? What's the good words?
And I go first. You know, whoever's on here, let's appreciate, you know, getting out in nature, going by the beach. You know what I mean? If we can get by the beach, it's good for our lungs. This is what I do. You know what I mean? I tell my good brother Prince, you know what I mean? Let's go to the beach. You know, get that good vibration. It's good for our heart.
Good morning.
So let's get out in nature. Appreciate, you know, outdoors. It's good for our well-being and help us live longer. And that's what it's about, living longer. When we walking, let's plant on our heels. It's called a dorsiflexion. Point our toes up. This keeps our spine straight. You know what I mean? As we age, we want to youthfully age. So walk, and I walk on my toes naturally. So let's walk and point our toes up and plant on your heels. It's called a dorsiflexion. And that helps keep your spine aligned. Let's get outside. Also, put our feet in the ground, earth in the ground, barefoot. You know what I'm saying? It's good for our nerves. You know, it's good for our frequency, our energy centers. Good for the brain. Put brain stimulation. You know what I'm saying? Barefoot, whoever's on here, you know, this is stuff that I do, and I'm passing on, sharing, like Mike said. You know, share the good qualities. Eat healthy at night before we go to bed. Papaya is good for your digestion. Pineapples, you know what I mean? Vitamin C, good for it's good for a lot of different diseases. Mangoes also at night, it has melatonin, helps you sleep good. So a lot of also nitric vegetables, arugula, spinach at night, you know what I mean? Before you go to bed, it helps relax you, sleep better. And that's my good word of the day. A lot of water also. And a lot of, like I said, sun, hydrogen and helium from the sun. Right?
Indeed.
Love and light. So everybody on here.
That's what's up. Grief on grief.
Well, I was just saying this to you, bro. I'm on a little late, but I was listening. Don't allow the aging process of life to cause us too much anxiety. We all been there, but the word I have is always embrace the season of life that God has you in, and we're never supposed to hold on to the other seasons, because if you were, you would be equipped to deal with them. So there's gonna be some things I can't do anymore, bro. I can't run a 4.40 no more. I go in the gym, bro. You know, I work out, I stay in shape. Like, there is no more trying to max out and stuff. No, I'm too old for that, bro. I ain't trying to max out 300-400 pounds. I ain't doing none of that. Young brother asked me the other day, man, how you stay in shape, man? How much weight you lift? I go, I don't lift weights anymore. I just do calisthenics, bro. I don't. That's a young man's game. I mean, that's the season. So embrace the seasons that God has us in. If you're 50, embrace that. If you're 60, embrace that. All different seasons. The gratefulness is that I reached the next season. Not the season I left, but I found a new one. So that's my word.
Indeed.
Thank you for that, good brother.
That's what's up, man. We need it.
Thank you for that, sharing that with us.
What I would definitely say is don't worry about yesterday. Yesterday was the past. You can't run from it, but you can learn from it. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's the future. You can't run to that. You run to that, you're going to be gray as me. We don't want that. And the other brief on grief, with all that great wisdom. We want that wisdom. So we're going to take our time and worry about today. Make today our best day. Keep going. Persistence always overcomes resistance. And we're going to run through those walls, and jump over those hurdles, and do all the things we need to do. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for tapping in and checking in on the check-in. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.
Thank you for allowing me to be on your platform, good brother. Thank you.
You know it.
Appreciate you. Peace.
TikTok. See y'all later on.